how's it going guys? This is Dave2D and this is my review on some wireless Bluetooth headphones made by Monoprice that are new for 2015. So the name of these headphones is terrible. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's called wireless on-the-ear headphones with built-in microphone. It's a very generic sounding name. It's a very Asian sounding name and it's just a really bad name. But I choose not to judge books by their cover. I chose not to judge these headphones by their terrible name. So here's my review. So Monoprice is a company that's probably best known for their cables. They make really great quality cables at an inexpensive price. And that's probably how they built up their brand. Now these headphones are very inexpensive. They're about $40 or $50 depending on the color. And on the outside, the packaging actually looks pretty premium. So for this review, I have a white one and a black one, and you can see some specs on the back of the box. I'm never really crazy about paper specs for headphones, but two that interest me are the weight. It's about half a pound, so 222 grams, and it's got 40mm drivers. So I'm not the type of YouTube guy that does overly dramatic unboxings, but I did an unboxing anyways, just to show you what's inside. So the box has a magnetic flap to keep it shut, and when you open it up, it's got that super cheap looking clamshell plastic stuff, but whatever. It's got a box of accessories and an instruction manual, and the headphones themselves, which I had a tough time getting to stand up. Okay, so the accessory box has a micro USB charging cable and a black carrying pouch, which I personally really don't like. They call it a velvet pouch, but it's like a velour material. It's really not my thing, but I guess that's better than nothing, right? To turn these headphones on and off, you use this switch. So I paired it up to several Android phones and iPhones without any problems, so that's good. But the controls on this thing take a little time to get used to. You press these small black buttons on the back here to skip to the next song or go to the previous song. But you use these same buttons for volume control. You kind of hold them down and you'll hear a series of beeps as it increases or decreases in volume. It actually works really well, but it took me some time to get used to. And there's a big button here, so you press it to pause or play music or to activate Siri, and you can also use it to pick up or end calls. Speaking of phone calls, so remember the amazing name these headphones have with built-in microphone? So here's the thing, this built-in microphone is terrible. It kind of works, but it's really quiet, and it's not something I would want to rely on for making calls. I don't ever use the mics on wireless headphones, so I didn't care. But if you need your wireless headphones to have a proper mic, you really should look elsewhere. Okay, so the headphones themselves. I think the design of these headphones were clearly inspired by Beats. Not that Beats look super ugly or anything, but if you don't want your headphones to look like Beats, these things look like Beats. The cushioning around the ears are very comfortable. It looks like leather. I think they try to make it feel like leather, but it is synthetic, and I think it's very comfortable and durable. The hinges are made with a combination of metal and plastic, so it's a metal bar that pops out, but underneath the metal for, I guess, extra support or just to provide some thickness, it is plastic. But those hinges are surprisingly durable. I put a little pressure on it to try to bend it backwards and it held up really well. The headband that runs across has this rubber material on the bottom. It feels very similar to the rubber on the headband of Beats, but I'd say it's a little bit grippier. It's a very flexible headband, but I found the length of it to be a little bit short. I think I have a pretty average head size, but I have to wear these headphones at the largest setting. They're comfortable for me, but if you have a really large head, these might not fit you that well. So this thing advertises a 1300 to 1600 hour standby time. I didn't test it out because ain't nobody got time for that, but I did test regular usage and I got a little bit over 30 hours at about 50% volume. They advertised 36, but I'm pretty happy with 30. And to charge this thing up, you plug in the micro USB and it lights up orange. So I guess the most important thing is, how do these things sound? So over the past week, I listened to them a lot. So how do they sound? Well, I'll try to keep it short. They sound pretty good. The bass is heavy. It's punchy and it can get nice and loud, but it is noticeably heavy. The mids are a little flat. It's not washed out, but you can notice some missing detail in the sound. But I'd say the highs are lacking the most detail. It's just not very crisp in the upper frequencies. I think these headphones are good for listening to bass heavy music, but it's not ideal for classical or vocal heavy music. And you definitely don't want to use these as studio monitors. But overall, these sound pretty good for just casual music listening, especially at that price. And when you're done, you can fold it on the two hinges into thirds, and you can put it into that sweet velour bag. Okay, so here's the bottom line. For $40 or $50, I think these are a great value. You're not gonna get amazing sound quality at this price range. You're gonna get very respectable sound quality with really good build quality at an awesome price. So there are some features that I wish it did have, particularly the ability to plug in a wired connection. But I mean, if you're buying these, you're interested in wireless anyways, so that's what you get. A pair of really good valued wireless headphones. Anyways, I do have the black one. I haven't opened it. If you guys want me to give it away, let me know in the comments below. I will kind of judge how badly people want that thing. And if you guys liked the review, let me know. If you guys didn't like it, also let me know. If you liked it, give me some thumbs. And if you loved it, give me some subs. It's been nice. I'll see you guys next time.